So we got the game versus North Carolina Central and South Carolina State this week. Easily the game of the week. A lot of good games happening in the MEAC in this week, but this game sticks out because you got basically the number 1 and 2 team in the MEAC going head-to-head for all the marbles. This game will likely determine who the MEAC champs will be. South Carolina State has the chance to upset North Carolina Central's run for the MEAC championships, and North Carolina Central has the opportunity to prove that, nobody's going to stop them from being the MEAC champs this year. When you look at both teams, South Carolina State is entering the matchup 5-2. They are undefeated at home, which serves as a big plus for them, being that the game is at South Carolina State. When you shoot over to North Carolina Central, they're 6-2, coming off of a 5-game win streak and a close win over Morgan State for homecoming. I think that game showed them some things need to get cleaned up offensively, because when you have a guy like Elijah Williams from Morgan State finishing the game with 2 tackles for losses and 2 sacks, I think it's some fine-tuning that you could address in the trenches. So likely they're addressing that this week leading up to this matchup. Offensively and defensively, the teams are perfect equals. When you look at the offense of South Carolina State, they're coming off a dominant win against Delaware State to kick off their in-conference play. Eric Phoenix throws for over 300 yards, amasses 5 touchdowns, and then you have 3 receivers that go for almost 100 yards a pop in Caden Hyde, Enaj Carter, and Justin Smith-Brown. So the good thing about that is you're facing the 3 top defensive backs in the MEAC in North Carolina Central, and Malcolm Reed, Isaiah Norris, and Jalen Bowden. So definitely an equal matchup when it comes to skill positions. I think the game changer for this game will be decided in the trenches. Is South Carolina State's offensive line able to protect Eric Phoenix's ability to get the ball to his playmakers? And then the same on North Carolina Central side. Are you able to stop the threat of South Carolina State's defensive line when you have guys like Ashad Hall and Jaden Broughton, who basically are the best 2 pass rushers in the conference? If North Carolina Central is able to protect Walker Harris long enough to distribute the ball to his playmakers like Joaquin Davis and Markel Quick, then I think that gives them a good chance to win this game. Another thing that I'll add to that factor is being able to get Walker Harris to start quick in this game. Going back to the Morgan State game, things started off a little bit slow. I don't think this is a game where you can start off slow, because South Carolina State has proven a team to be that's able to finish. So getting Walker Harris able to start fast, getting him to get the ball to his guys early and often is going to be crucial in a game like this. When it comes to South Carolina State, just be who you've been for the majority of the season. You've been a team that's dominant. You've been a team that's been able to protect Eric Phoenix and allow him to get the ball to his guys. I mean, they only have 11 sacks on the season, which, if I'm not mistaken, leads the MEAC. So the next thing you will want to decide is if you're able to stop Jamari Taylor. You got the number 1 back in the MEAC who's coming off of a game where he amassed a total of over 200 yards. If you're able to stop him, put the pressure on Walker Harris, and then leave your D-line to, disrupt that, I think you give yourself a good chance. So if you're looking for my personal opinion on this game, I'm going with South Carolina State. I think they're the underdogs for this match. With it being at home, them being the underdogs, going in the game with that mentality, and just being a team that's shown consistently that they can start and finish games, I think they're going to come out with this win. We're going to see. I think it's going to be a great game to watch. Great talent on both sides of the ball. I wish both teams the best. And if you're not following us on socials, make sure you shoot over to Instagram. It's @ForTheCulture. On Twitter, it's the number 4, The Culture HBCU.